theoretically get in and contest or even take for herself. You go in there, you grab one of the creeps, you can farm it. Unfortunately, no Wild Wing. Well, he finds a Wild Wing elsewhere, so if he catches wind of this stack, that's easily justifiable to go in there to steal it.
Ooh, Mikasa just jumped forward. Oh, that's a big mistake he made. And that's it. Oh! And now Dindy goes back in, still not enough. One more auto attack is though. Mikasa showing off his chops, but Dindy has some chops too. Level 3 for the Night Stalker. Did you raw on Art Style? Art Style's just level 2. Only 1 point in the cask. Let's see if they can make it happen. Yang, yep, he baits it out. He's eating a lot of damage in the meantime. That Rocket Barrage going to work, but there's the follow-up. Yang's going to make it away safely. The heal from the Witch Doctor not enough as he has to abandon ship. And now they're going to turn on Art Style anyway. What was he doing? He turned and left and got out of healing range, I thought, to save himself. Instead, he hangs around just close enough to make it 2-1.
Going Dendy.
Yep, he's got the silence, all he needs. Dendy is going to be at full health, though. This is going to have to be extremely well executed. He's going to go. Don't know that anyone else is coming. There's the Void. Mikasa is going to go for it. They're going in, and they get him from distance. Using the Satyr Tormentor, and Seneko came in. Day late and $1 short, and give that buck to VGR as they once again pile up another double kill, at this time here in mid.
Their heroes around the map. Giving Navi pickoffs is probably the worst thing you can do right now. So go, if you're VGR, go on the aggressive as soon as it's night.
I want you to look at their positioning as of right now. They did manage to find DDC.
It's going to be this period of the game where they need to be careful not to give up too many kills to bat.
Raw's in a big hole here. Jugger's going to rush out. And Omni Slash, little Blade Fury action. Easy kill. You can't say he overextended, but at the same time, it's night, fears popped. I mean, you have to... I don't know. I can't say you have to. I mean, when darkness is up like that, even where he was killed, isn't that a bit too far? Now, Art Style, look at that. There's that impetus damage I was talking about. Took every bit of 2 impetus spheres. Yeah. Point out Juggernaut now sitting at 100, 103 CS at 12.5 minutes in. And hold that thought, as we're going to see another engagement. Mikasa phase shifts, gets off the waiting rift, and a 3-man coil. No one's coming. Now they're going to be getting there, but it's going to be a little late. And FY comes in and, thought he was going to cancel that. Magnetizes there, Sonic Wave cleans him up. And Dindy.
FY, bit too greedy with that TP, bit unnecessary of him.
Tell you who I would have loved to have seen come in there would have been End. His TP was off cooldown.
He didn't have the Omni Slash though, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah, he can't actually fight with this Battle Fury. It's entirely playing around the Omni Slash. Bottom lane though, they've found a pick off on outside. One-man smoke from Yang that was. Night Stalker says, thanks for the kill. I'm getting closer and closer to the Myag Scepter.
He hung around quite a ways there. There's going to be the swap out from DDC. And are they going to engage? They are. They want to go back in now that Mikasa's there. Did spin the coil. Wishes he had it now, I'm sure. Yang being tracked down by General. And they will be able to bring him down. Next is going to be Mikasa. He's going to be silenced down. And NaVi finding 2 kills in exchange for the 1-5 position kill. Said, with the puck being less than optimal. Oh, wow, Dindy unable to make it away. They're not going to chase him. I'm a little surprised. They had Crippling Fear, but I guess not wanting to take the chance. Now in mid, they're going to engage, and they get the lasso and a kill. Once again, onto Mikasa.
On end, but the Venge pick is there to protect the Juggernaut. This Venge swap is going to be instrumental in these fights.
General's going to show himself, going to try to catch someone lagging behind. He is going to go ahead. DDC preemptively swaps, and now General's going to be brought down for free. They're fighting uphill. FY eating a lot of depth ward damage. He will end up dropping, and now End is next on the list. He has nothing to get him out of trouble. All he can do is turn and go to work, but my goodness, doing a ton of damage before he dies at the very least. Aegis is coming back up, and that was a very good Sonic Wave. Here we go in, now back up on Art Style. Art Style's going to end up dropping. Mikasa giving chase to Dindy. Missed it with the waning rift. He blinked and broke the coil. Oh, double kill for Dindymon.
What a time to have an Arcane Rune.
Oh,
Dindy just blinked.
We're 20 minutes in, my friend. Taking a look at the gold, it's very close to even. About 2,000 to the advantage of VG still yet. That's going to be a big one.
To get for Dendy's great play in the last fight. That was a
is now up on the jug as well. That's pretty huge. His ability to now just stand and deal damage in these fights. Probably his big concern is going to be, and part art style just heard a swap, and they swapped out General, and he's down for free.
And that's the one time you can use the swap to initiate, when it's on the Batrider, because it means you don't need to have the swap anymore if you're killing him off to start the fight.
So not only does VGR have a huge, and here we go again, I'm like just smoking up down mid, doing so fearlessly, having a gauge on where at least 3 to 4 of the 5 heroes on NaVi are, and they make it Dindy.
Dindy, swap into stun, silence, something.
General, oh, there's going to be the swap. Oh, they mistimed it.
What a blink.
Oh, they're going to get art style. Here we go, going to try to bring it back in. There's going to be their call down, and the Sonic Wave! NaVi is not a team to make mistakes against. Now they're going to try to turn it around with Jug's BKB. FY is doing so much damage. How? It looked like NaVi was just ready to wipe Vici out of the jungle and stabilize this game.
VGR just pushing way faster, and that ultimately means NaVi are going to have to defend.
Let's see if they've got it in him. That's ready to go. Doesn't have Firefly, though. Yeah, he blinks it and he missed. He missed! Oh, General! They're going to come in off the back of it, but End is just going to work, so Neko can't do anything. There's going to be a good Sonic Wave, but Dindy now has it down for 30 seconds, and End about to come back up. They're going to go to work. End, there's the lasso swap from DDC to keep him alive. There was a buyback from Artstyle to try to continue to hold this high ground. Dindy will come out. They will secure the kill on the bench, and now Dindy is very tanked up, actually. There's a cast. It's going to get it bounced and hit all 3. FY left behind. He's going to end up dead to Dit Yara. And now End's going to come back in with the Omni Slash. Artstyle ends up dead as well. It's 3 for 2 with a buyback on the side. There's a Sonic Wave. Got him again. Dit Yara's low, but he's going to re-engage. End is going to end up dead. That's a full 5-man wipe. As NaVi not only shows signs of life, but tears their way out of the grave that seemed to have already been dug. Somebody should tell him that's what he's building, in case he doesn't know. Anyway.
Look, you say here, AC, I'll be right back. Give me about a minute and a half. I actually also got to look up the phrase in Chinese, too. So.
All right, NaVi trying to make something happen. There's going to be a 2-man coil call down his air. And gets the Omni Slash up, and down goes Artstyle. Down goes General. A double kill for End. Dit Yara on his monster kill streak. Will he be able to do it? Yes! They will be able to chase him to the high ground. There's a blink. Oh my goodness! Disaster. Oh, End.
Dendy, he's not going for it.
I just about would have had to. He juked so hard he faked the caster. They gotta go soon. Nope, they're just gonna give it up.
Too hard. No vision. You're exposing yourself in the river and the low ground if you do, and Aegis as well as Cheese go the way of VGR. Cheese on the Night Stalker. Yep. Okay.
Oh, they find him. There's going to be the Omni Slash on Dit Yara. There's going to be the Manta style, and they've got him so low already. General's going to go ahead and get that off. There's the immediate swap and a huge coil. What a play, Artstyle. Logged down with the rest of NaVi. That's 3 for 0. Oh, Mikasa, you monster. You've been hiding it all game long. He's just been hurting 6, 8, and 7, but he hits the Waning Rift and the coil when they need it the most. They don't lose a hero. They don't lose an Aegis, and they're ready to march down mid lane. So no outer tier towers remaining. It's a game of bases now.
They're looking for a quick pick here in the mid lane. Lasso into a Sonic Wave. Mikasa.
Oh no. Mikasa caught. This is going to be an easy one.
We've seen that one before. They can get done here, but it's VGR who are actually headed directly towards Dit Yara. Possible swap hex coming into play here.
They're going to run into Dindy first. Dindy's, no, he spotted Dindy. I don't know that
they're waiting for the swap.
All right, here we go. Going right in on Dindy. Dindy's the big target. Got him down to half health. There's going to be the call down. In the meantime, DDC taking a lot of damage. Sonic Wave will clean him up. And they're able to turn this on VGR. Dit Yara doing good damage. Deployed the Satanic, and End is going to be forced to run. Already used his Omni Slash. Didn't get anything out of it, and he's going to drop. NaVi.
Wow, great team fight.
Sniffing it out and playing it well.
Yeah, they had everyone there, and that's why NaVi, every time they make these movements out of their base, it's always as 5. Boulder Smash slightly misses Yang, but they could look to chase him down. I feel like VGR, so far away from his team, he decides, and you're not scared of the Blink Lasso when Dendy's dead. But what you are scared of is being in this 5v5 fight around NaVi's heroes.
Around cooldown.
Yeah, they initiate into NaVi instead of pulling one NaVi hero out. What the swap hex does, it's effective.
Oh, they find FY over by the side.
Okay.
Roll past him. Don't think it's going to matter. General's got a lasso if it comes to that. I don't even know that it's going to. Nope, Dindy says, I got this. And Sonic Wave, FY, still farming. Trying to farm as he knew his...
In a fantastic position to utilize this Divine Rapier to its full potential.
And look, they're hiding it. There's no way VGR expects this. There's absolutely no way. Here we go.
It's daytime for a little bit longer. Nightstalker holding on to the ultimate until he's sure a fight's about to break out, and NaVi going to be forcing this. DTR will reveal the Rapier now. Glyph already coming out.
Panic time. How do you
the
go
swap
about
hex.
this?
It's the DDC swap. He
There
goes
it is.
in.
And now they're going to go to Ditchua. Again, this is with the Aegis. Oh, and General's going to end up blown up as well. The Omni Slash is going to town. Dindy has to get out, but get ready. Here he comes. Rapier is up. Can they do anything to him?
This is bad for NaVi. DTR's BKB going to wear off.
Oh, he's going to be caught. Oh, the Rapier. Sonic Wave. Dindy with one scream. May have just bought them a little more time in this game.
No. They've lost the Rapier though. It hits the deck. FY did huge right click damage. He has no buyback. Wicked tried to save the day, but couldn't do it.
That is ridiculous. Although, you know, in fairness, NaVi is pretty damn tanked up. I mean, it is 54 minutes in, so no shock that that's the case. But, here we go. There it is. They catch Ditchura. He's down. Oh, he's life killing? Not enough, not enough. Sonic Wave is going to be there. NaVi holding serve as best they can. DDC may end up dropping, but Dindy's going to have to blink back. Now they're just chucking away. There's a lasso from General. Wow, an impetus from way downtown. Cleans him up. FY tallies a triple kill.
4 dead, 0 buybacks, Dendy alone, and just the Nightstalker dead on the VGR side. This may be NaVi's final
Dindy
threat.
caught! And he's brought down. Art Style now standing alone. Buybacks from Dindy.
They've got to get this kill. He has a hex up, but swap coming up very soon.
There we go. Oh, Art Style again just being busted by the Infamous Dindy now. They bring Art Style down. That's 4 down, and they're down with the count.
He's actually gonna die here. Blade Fury, oh, just in time. So close. And Dendy has Sonic Wave, but he can't afford to put himself in a position where he's gonna die if he tries to blink Sonic Wave and he dies without buyback. It's surely game over.
As they go to work on the tier 4s, Saneko's back up. He'll do what he can. Tier 4s are down. They're going to go back in for one last hurrah. Picasso will be caught. He's going to be lassoed in, going to work. Saneko's back down. Sonic Wave caught nothing but a BKB Jug.
The only hope is to kill this Jug now. You're up against Megas. You've got to try and find that pickoff. Get the Gyrocopter, the Aegis, get the Rapier back. DDC finds a double gem, but he'll feed away his life. But they salvage the Gyrocopter's previous Divine Rapier on the Juggernaut now. NaVi they have their own plan.
They got a plan too.
Look out for that Venge swap. He's got Ags too, so even if DDC dies, he'll have a second swap. He almost wants to die, apply the Vengeance Aura, and then have a second Vengeful Spirit illusion that he can use swap with, as well as provide some additional control. Doesn't want Art Style.
Immediately swap. Look at the damage. Never had a chance. Art Style will be Omni Slash, eating damage from behind. Dilliaross standing as long as he can. Use the Satanic. He's down. There's going to be the lasso dragging DDC back to the fountain. But that's 3 down. Buyback from Dilliaross. DDC, no, GG. And like a bolt of lightning streaking across the Ukrainian night, VGR swoop in.
Not quite the climactic ending, but VGR, the champions, the best team on final day. What a performance. What a team with a stand-in.
Yep, with the coach.